Here we are with Finch.
We found some things that we could repeat, and it was I remember having a conversation with Anthony, like,
sorry, I'm going to play this again, put it in the right spot. Here's Finch on the early season issues and how they fixed them.
we found some things that we could repeat, and it was I remember having a conversation with Anthony, like, I don't know, mid-season. I said, what do you think a good season feels like? What do you think that looks like for us right now? Like, and he said, let's get into the playoffs, win around, and see where we go. And it was exactly my thought at the time, too. I felt like if we can get into the playoffs and win around, like, there's no reason we couldn't go farther. And at the time, we were not a very fully formed team. Like, we had a lot of struggles right at that point in time. But that was the goal. And guys kind of shifted their emphasis, and so got to be proud of that. I mean, at this point in time, you want to go further, but got to try to lay a foundation where we can keep learning.
I don't know, man. I'm walking right into the sauce trap, but I totally agree with that mindset. Realistic expectations. If midway through the season you're like, man, this just ain't working, then isn't it kind of insane to go, but we're going to win the title? Like, I like all right, look, this isn't going our way, but let's not completely give up. Let's just get in and then roll the dice. Let's get our money in good. Feel good about our effort. I don't know if we can say that about last night, but it's just in general. Mm-hmm. I like setting realistic expectations and then, not crushing yourself when you come up short. Based on what they just said, you could argue they exceeded their own expectations getting to the Western Conference Finals. Just pisses us off as fans that we feel like we got to the exact same level as last year because Luka and company ran us out of the gym in 5 games last year, and now we got run out of the gym in 5 games this year. So it feels like we didn't get anywhere, but maybe we did overachieve this year. Hard to say.
I sensed a little bit of nervous energy when we really got matched up with Oklahoma City. There seemed like it was, this has to be Denver or it's not going to work out, almost in a way where Tim Conley kind of formed this team to beat a team like the Nuggets, to match up with the team, and if they've beat them 2 times now, and they've found out ways to beat a Nuggets team. But now Sam Presti comes in, the Oklahoma City Thunder come in, and they're like, hey, we're here too. This isn't just you two in this in this conference. And it was evident that it was never really going to work against an Oklahoma City team that just played so much harder and had so much more guts than we did, and our talent didn't work hard enough. And I think that's one that kind of, it doesn't really make sense if you're a Wolves fan. You feel like you should be able to beat anybody, but it's so hard to win a championship. You have to have a roster that can beat multiple teams, and I guess we just didn't have that.
Always next year.
Yeah, I guess.
Right, Sauce. Start over.
Yeah, make a giant trade. Let's move on.
All right, what's your trade? What do you want?
AJ Foyt.
Happy birthday, AJ Foyt.
Driver? Yeah, the race car guy.
Yeah, what's wrong with
KD?
that?
I mean, the problem, though, with KD is he's 37.
I don't want him.
I don't want him.
Yeah,
Not for how much it would
I'll take him.
I'm telling you who I want.
Are we picking teams?
Who do you want?
Ja Morant.
Same.
No.
Same. Yes.
Ja Morant would be
I love a point guard.
He'd be
Sweet.
amazing.
I love
on
it.
this team.
I love
He'd
it
be
being a point guard.
Him and Ant are probably the 2 last people on earth that need to link up and start hanging out. But
What are those two
Correct, Max.
but
Thank you.
it would be amazing.
Oh, it'd be amazing.
What if the 3 of them and Stephon Diggs are hanging out?
And Maynard.
man.
Dude, I need to hang out with Diggs.
Yeah.
He seems like he's having a good time.
He's having a great
That's 3 out of boat.
I mean, I'd go to
Tonka.
Maynard's with anybody,
I gotta
right?
ask, what was the pink stuff? I don't really know. Does anybody know?
I don't know either.
I think it's like Molly or Coke or something like that.
Yeah,
Come on,
probably.
Zach. You know. What is it?
I think it was Coke.
On a boat,
It's
Yeah.
pink,
And they were all
There's
calling
pink
him
Coke.
Daddy.
Yeah.
yeah.
There's
On,
no
a,
Coke.
on a boat, it's got to be Molly or Coke or one of those things.
You make it 100? Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
classic.
there's pink Coke out there.
Is that just for fun? Like, did they just put like a dye into it? Like, is it different? What's the deal here?
I guess I don't really know why, but I have heard of its
It's a
existence.
laxative.
It's like Breaking Bad when he makes his stuff more blue or whatever because
Right.
that's his staple or
Yep.
that's his thing. That's how he knows it's coming from him. So maybe there's a
Yeah,
famous
Heisenberg.
chef out there.
I should say, but
Go ahead.
I just want to say, there's video of Stephon Diggs with 5 or 6 girls on a
Yeah,
boat
something
and
like
some
that.
pink
Yeah.
substance, and everybody's talking about it. So yeah, go ahead, sorry.
I like when I go up to my 11-year-old's bedroom and she'll have like 3 or 4 half-drank like Dr. Peppers just on the edge of her like desk. And I'm like, these are going to fall. Well, and I'm like, you got to make better choices. Like, come on, like you get there's a better spot for these. And she's like, I know. Then Mike Vrabel is basically like, yeah, Stephon Diggs needs to make better choices. Oh, you mean jumping on a boat with a bunch of drugs and chicks is not the smartest thing when OTAs are starting?
Minus the drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's making the best choice.
What better
available.
choice could he
There's
make?
no better choice than 5 ladies on a boat.
Just don't have the camera.
Yeah.
You could make those choices.
Yeah.
Yeah, those cameras are always going to
I
be
need
around.
cameras
Always.
too, Parker. I
You
need cameras.
You
Yeah.
well, you look good on cameras.
Yeah, and Hawk loves Captain Stabbing.
Well, and he missed OTAs, right? He missed the opening day of OTAs.
Yeah, it was yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it's one thing if you're doing this in March and it's like, all right, we don't love as an organization that this is out there, but you do what you do, I guess. Just don't get in trouble. When you actually miss practice coming off an ACL injury and you're on a boat with Cardi B and her friends doing some pink stuff.
It's recovery.
Just Pepto.
By the way, Parker, this sandwich is outstanding.
Oh, yeah, it's the best.
That
Nelson's
bacon was 10 out of 10 too.
Nelson's Cheese and Deli, kind of over by Como area, St. Paul, right by the fairgrounds. They closed down during the fairgrounds, which is always sad
Outstanding.
because I want a sandwich when I'm going to the fair, but it's the best. They love the show, so I came in there, picked it up this morning, and they made a specialty item for Corey as well. They knew better, so yeah, all is happy, all is well. Wait till you try those cookies though too. Those things are. Take a couple of those to go.
Thank you.
No, you will.
I will.
Yeah, you will.
Maybe not.
What is this stuff, this pink stuff in the bag you brought from Nelson's?
Why'd you bring lean?
Now, what time do we have to be on the boat?
Boat leaves Maynard's at 9:30.
Oh,
So
well, we got to wait till they open so we can have waffle fries.
yeah, with the seasoned sour cream.
What's the name of that
Unbelievable.
sandwich?
Oh, that's the Como Club right there.
Isn't
Como,
it named after
Yeah,
somebody?
wait, the guy's here from Nelson's.
Oh, I got food in my mouth. Home.
It's not going to matter. So, Parker, you go to this place frequently, it
I
sounds
do.
like.
I do. It's
So, the guy that owns it is back here, and if we can ask him a couple of questions, maybe about you possibly being on the menu at some point. Is there an item on the menu named after Parker Fox? Who's a big fan of your spot? You got to get closer to the microphone, buddy.
Rosie, you got to move.
Rosie, let him have your microphone and your headphones. So, hang on, but you're by the state fair. Where are you by? Where are you located? I don't think he can hear me. Why doesn't he put his headphones on?
Why won't Rosie
Oh,
move?
I heard shove in the bun.
Yeah.
Is he still talking about sandwiches?
He's describing the Mac sandwich they have.
Is there an item named after Parker, or is that he's talking about something else? Why can't he hear me?
Well, Rosie won't
Ro-
move.
Oh,
You got so much more than you can handle. So
but he's like 6 feet from the microphone.
you got the roast beef sandwich.
the Tommy Olsen sandwich.
I don't understand this. Why are we doing this if the guy can't hear us?
And it looks like there's something in between.
Would have been nice to learn about the
why- I
restaurant.
can't hear. Why can't he hear us?
Is it open? It's open today, Parker. You were there, right?
It's open today.
What time do you guys close?
The Tommy Olsen's open face.
You can't hear me.
Open face, and the face just stays open the whole time. And it's
Wonder why Rosie won't move.
The face just stays open all the time.
Open face sandwich.
Is that mayo just on one side, right on the one
Yeah.
side
I
there?
mean,
Yeah.
Mayo, or is that
Rosie, you've been in broadcasting for like 50
gotta
years.
move,
Why wouldn't
Rosie.
you give the guy your microphone and your headphones?
You got the Mark Rosen, and the Mark Rosen is a sandwich you get for free.
And scene.
Oh, I love
Oh, it's such a good bit.
it. I love it.
Such a good bit. And great bacon, though. Thank you.
A plus.
Golly.
Tremendous
God,
bacon.
A tray of bacon.
Oh, it would be cool to get my own menu item though.
Oh,
What would you have?
we'll
Like,
get
if
there.
you could make your own sandwich, what would it be?
Oh, I would no cucumbers. I have a phobia of cucumbers. Don't even want to. Don't even
Those
want
are great.
to. Don't even want to talk
Is
about them.
it legal in the state of Minnesota to kill and cook a fox?
It could be.
You can say that it's Fox even if it's not.
Yeah, just fox meat.
Yeah. Let's do that. Fox
Yeah.
meat, and it's probably just like chicken or turkey breast,
Sure.
or something. Add some bacon, Munster cheese, honey mustard ranch. I gotta have a sourdough bread. I need lettuce, tomato, pickle. I need the sweet peppers, maybe a little bit of onions.
So not much.
So not much.
You're
but
fat.
a little fancy. Why
Burn
not?
your hands up.
Can I come up with a name?
Yeah, I would love.
How about the fantastic Parker Fox?
Oh,
Well
Okay.
said.
Okay.
well done.
Yep.
Did it.
Well
That's
done.
really
And
good.
they have a
Workshopping
chalkboard.
needed.
They have a chalkboard at their
It's
place.
the best.
That's
For
easy.
drawing and whatnot.
Yeah, for drawing and whatnot. Somebody can do the art.
Since this is technically Fan 5 and we're technically talking sports, shout out to
BuildersRemodelers.com. Thank
shout
you.
out to your gal. I was at the triple overtime game on Saturday.
Wow,
Stayed
good
the
for
whole
you.
time, too.
Unbelievable. People on Twitter were doubting you were going to stay the whole time.
I know.
I had a lot of people tweeting at me, at Parker, at Corey, what point of the game did you leave? Da, 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 da.
Nope, I was going to leave just like when I left the Vikings game when it was 33-0 before they came back against the Colts. It was up to my girls, and my girls wanted to stay, but we had decided third overtime was the end. So I'm very glad that they scored in the triple overtime. But shout out to Taylor Heisey and the entire Frost squad
Oh, yeah.
for winning back-to-back titles.
Yeah, they're partying hard. They're loving it.
But let me ask you something, though. So now there's two more teams, right? Seattle and Vancouver. Mm-hmm. I mean, Taylor's going to get protected. She's not going to be a part of the expansion draft. But we're going to lose like 4 gals, right?
Mhm. Yeah, every team is going to lose four players. You can protect 3 players, and then after 2 players get picked from your team, you can end up protecting a 4th player. So that's kind of how
Well,
how
Taylor's
it's
in
going to
that
work.
group anyway, right? She's getting protected for sure.
Yeah, we're hoping that works out the way it should. And,
That would be
and
interesting. You
everything.
guys just bought a house, and now she's got to go move to Vancouver.
Yeah, that would be disappointing for sure. So hopefully everything works out right. But it's going to be interesting to see what these new teams are going to be able to pick some really good players. And I don't know. I've never really been a part of an expansion draft. I know the NBA is talking about it, and I would be super excited about that. But picking 4 players from each team that are kind of the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th best players, that kind of ends up stacking up a team pretty well. So these teams are going to be pretty solid.
NBA's got to get Vegas and Seattle up and running, and then just call it a day.
Yes, I
got to get
agree.
the Sonics back.
What about Mexico City? What about bringing
No
it
thanks.
outside the country?
Nope.
How
No.
about Anoka?
Yeah.
Anoka Hardware
Ooh,
Store.
I like that.
That'd be
Yeah,
good.
that's
Sauce,
good.
what would the team name for Anoka be?
The
Anoka?
county lines.
Oh,
What if it was Plymouth?
Plymouth? Mm-hmm. It's a great question. I didn't think I'd be asked that today.
Is that the pink lines?
No, don't be weird, man. I'm not being weird.
big lines?
Boy, I'd like to see the
The
cheerleaders.
Plymouth one?
And their mascot's just Stephon Diggs.
The Plymouth one would be the Plymouth
Take your time.
Pizza.
Ooh.
Interesting. I don't know why.
Boxed you up, Corey.
First word you could think of that started with P. What about what if there was an NBA team? What if there was an NBA team in White Bear Lake?
White Bear Lake?
A basketball team? It'd be the Lakers.
Basketball team, White Bear Lake. What would it be called?
Is this a men's team?
Men's team.
Calculators.
The White
Dunked
Bear
on your
Lake.
ass, Corey.
Calculators.
I just
Just dunked on your ass.
What about Minnetonka?
That was embarrassing.
Minnetonka?
Yes.
Probably the Minnetonka. My dad's a lawyer. You can't arrest me.
Got a ring to it, Corey.
God, it's hard to get on a jersey.
Yep.
Rolls right off the tongue.
Boy, he's firing shots today.
Yeah, I mean those are all technically words.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Appreciate the improv. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy.
You're welcome.
Headlines is next. More with Ben Lieber and Parker Fox after this on The Fan.
The city.
Las Vegas. The event
Our legendary iHeartRadio Music Festival.
presented by Capital One.
Live. Welcome. One stage
2 nights. The biggest stars in music return this September.
to make history.
The world's biggest artists are taking this stage.
Stream live only on Hulu.
Listen right here as the star-studded lineup is revealed
Tuesday morning.
at 7.
Your dollar doesn't go quite as far as it used to, except at Builders and Remodelers. Hey, it's Chris Hockey. Since 1952, more than 41,000 Twin Cities households have trusted Builders and Remodelers to professionally install the highest quality products at the best price, all backed by a lifetime workmanship guarantee. And right now, get your best savings ever. Installation labor on any window, siding, or door project is just $1. Yeah, just $1. Plus, get 36 months no interest financing if qualified. Go to buildersandremodelers.com for the details. Official partner of your Minnesota Twins, Builders and Remodelers. Nobody does it better.
It's playoff basketball season, and the local Minneapolis, the local West End, and Kieran's Irish Pub have a front row seat for you. Catch every bucket, buzzer, and breakaway on big screens, including the patio. Yeah, we said patio. With $5 select pints, $2 off apps during the game, there's no cover, no reservations. Just grab your crew, show up, and rep the pack, because the pack gathers here. Let's howl, let's cheer, let's take this all the way. At the local Minneapolis, the local West End, and Kieran's Irish Pub. Go to CaraIrishPubs.com to learn more. That's C-A-R-A IrishPubs.com.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. Donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate your car today at carsforkids.org. Your car, running or not, can be picked up as soon as the next day. No title? No problem. Call 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or go online at carsforkids.org to donate today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Captain Ken's chili tastes amazing. It's thick and hearty, and best of all, it tastes just like homemade with fresh ingredients. Find Captain Ken's in the frozen food section at your local grocery store. Made in Minnesota by a Minnesota fireman. Shop and try Captain Ken's amazing chili today.
Luther buys used cars, which means they'll buy yours. If you have a car, truck, van, or SUV that you would like to sell, flat out sell it to Luther. Drive in to any of the 45 Luther locations. Tell them you have a vehicle you would like them to look at. They'll look it over, and then in about 15 minutes, they'll give you an offer. It's fast, it's simple, it's safe, it's stress-free. They're looking for all makes, all models, and all price ranges. So maybe you think your vehicle's just worth a couple $100 or a couple of $1,000. Luther still wants to see it, and they might surprise you with a good offer. And one of the best parts about all this, if you accept the offer, Luther handles all of the paperwork. And look, Luther has the largest inventory in the state of Minnesota, and they are always looking to add to it. And that's where you come in. So find a location right now at lutherauto.com, or if you know where one of those 45 locations is, drive in today and sell that vehicle to Luther. Turns out the best place to buy a car is the best place to sell your car. Sell your car, truck, van, or SUV to Luther. Find them online right now at lutherauto.com. Luther buys used cars.
Hey, great point, Corey. 952-0-RES. That's 952-ZEROREZ. The month's almost over. It's May 29th. All month long, Zero Res is trying to get you ready for these big summer events, whether it's a backyard barbecue, a birthday party, high school or college graduation, Father's Day, which is just a couple of weeks away. They want your home as clean as possible. They want your carpets cleaned, your air duct system cleaned. So call them today at 952-0-RES. I'm sure you've heard me say that number a million times, right? You know it. You probably know it forward and backwards, which is great because it spells the same forwards and backwards. It's ZEROREZ. 20% off all of their services if you simply mention KFAN. Ask for the KFAN special at 952-0-RES, or when you go online at zeroresminnesota.com, they'll clean your carpets, air duct system. That's good, especially if you have allergies. Rugs, upholstery, tile, they can do it all at your home, your cabin, your business. What do you need cleaned before a big-time summer event? Zero Res is the name, and 952-0-RES is the number. You got to know. Ask for the KFAN special today.
Building beautiful lives and livable landscapes, 1 yard at a time. LCIlandscapes.com.
From the 651 Carpets Plus, home of the Next Day Install Studios, this is the Power Trip on FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
Okay, it's like this. It's the final segment of the Power Trip Morning Show. Bye, Maxo. Love you. Have a good day on the TV.
Love you, Maxo.
There he goes. He's a TV star in the making. I do love his intros whenever he does the pregame shows. Those are good. He does a good job. Yeah. Meow. Okay,
all right, the Wolves are out.
The Wolves are out.
That thing's over.
Corey, not out. Zach, out.
Tommy.
So far, all of this is true. Yep.
Tommy.
Oh, yeah.
In a way.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
He's got a way.
Happy birthday, Sess.
Yeah.
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 What a great day.
Don't ask questions today. Just enjoy your birthday.
Yeah, I think I
Best
think
way to do it.
Yep.
She learned that a long time.
Yeah.
All right.
Now it's time for
Headlines.
Headlines brought to you by my friends at Wolf River Electric and wolfriverelectric.com. Go solar with the great people at Wolf River Electric. Get those solar panels.
You got that right.
Hell yeah, man.
Get them.
Get him.
Yeah, all right. Almost always when I ask you guys about new foods that are coming out, I don't care because I'm not going to try them because I'm a man-child, right? And I eat like I'm 6. When it comes to sugar and desserts and stuff, you have my attention. This one definitely has my attention. The company Mars is releasing a Snickerdoodle Twix.
I like it.
In
I'm in on that too. Yeah,
I'd try it.
Snickerdoodle is about the top 3 or 4 cookie anyway.
Outstanding.
Snickerdoodle Twix.
I think Twix is top tier too. Like if I'm picking a a chocolate bar, if I'm picking a chocolate bar and I have like a Twix or a Snickers or a Kit Kat, I usually end up picking Twix.
I don't know, guys.
No.
That must be the weirdest looking dog of all time.
That crossbreeding.
Yeah.
They could probably do it.
Probably. Yeah. Hell of a joke.
I thought it really.
I thought it was good.
Okay, thank you.
I thought it really hit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, somebody's going to have to explain this to me because I don't understand this one at all.
Well, there's a dog and a candy bar.
No, not that part. Not that part.
Okay.
Brilliant. That's great.
Apparently, it's harder to cheat on someone with technology these days. That's how this story is written. I would argue the opposite. But one woman reportedly caught her husband cheating after noticing suspicious data from his
slick shoes.
One woman reportedly caught her husband cheating after noticing suspicious data from his blank. What did you say?
Smartwatch?
No.
Video games.
No.
His
Well,
Whoop.
those are 2 good guesses, though.
Yep.
His Whoop.
What I'm wearing right.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you.
Look at us.
There we
We're
go.
touching
Nope,
Whoops.
not that.
His
His aura ring.
Nope.
His C ring.
No.
His socks.
No.
Technology.
Suspicious data from his
Ball gag.
No.
Am I close?
Car.
Odometer?
I'm going to give you.
car.
His
See,
Life
car.
360.
I'll see if I can get you guys in the right direction. I didn't know these things had smart data attached. I didn't know they were a thing.
AirPods.
It's an electric device, but I just did not know it was an
Life
electric
alert.
Oh, toothbrush.
Dildo.
electric toothbrush.
Yeah, nice.
What?
Yeah.
Since when do they have data?
Dude, I have the Oral-B, and it's...
Whoa.
There you go. And it's...
Yeah, you know what? Keep trying. You'll get up to an A.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant, Hawk. Great line.
While you're brushing, it tells you what part of the tooth you're hitting, and then
Are
it makes
you
sure you
kidding
cover
me?
all parts of your mouth, and then it tells you when you're pressing too hard
So
or
wait a
too
minute,
light.
but what would suspicious
Does that-
data from his toothbrush
Right.
be? Like, how would that tip off
I don't know
cheating?
where the suspicious data comes from,
Right.
but
Where it was
Was
located,
his-
probably.
Yeah. Does it have
yeah.
a location?
Or does it have a
service?
Find My
Oh.
iPhone on a toothbrush?
or maybe it's
Interesting.
buzzing.
Yeah.
And, look at that.
Wow.
Okay.
Not a good brush for me this morning at
Let's see.
51%
That's so
coverage.
crazy,
but
man.
Oh, man. You are missing a lot of teeth.
Yeah. Where are the front
How
ones?
did you miss? How did you miss 49% of your mouth?
Yeah.
Drunk? What were you doing?
Yeah.
Wasn't a good score this morning.
That
What are
is
you
some
doing?
pretty suspicious data.
Don't tell
Only
Taylor.
49. Who
Don't tell
cleaned the
Taylor.
other 51?
According to
tell
this,
Taylor.
your ears are spick and span.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Weird. What a weird
Maybe
thing, though.
is it just like the number of times it's used? Like, was his side piece using his toothbrush?
I guarantee you it's location. I guarantee
Yeah,
it.
it's location.
That
It
makes
has to
the
be
most
location.
sense.
Yeah.
Hey, Ben,
Yeah,
you know
interesting.
you know this Aura ring that I've got? Have we talked about this yet?
Whoa.
O-U-R-A.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Okay, cool.
Yes, I didn't know that you were rocking one.
Yeah, I've got one, and I love it. My buddy Matt Kirkwald talked me into it because it tracks your sleep data and stuff like that. But it also tracks your stress. And yesterday, I got an alert from my phone because of my ring telling me that I spent way too much time stressed. And I had a one of my speeches that I do yesterday, and you know I take them very, very seriously. So I looked back at what my heart rate was doing when I was doing that, and you know I do an hour-long speech. It went up and down as if I was running a marathon. It's crazy.
So that's very interesting. And I think this is where well, I'm speaking for a lot of people here, and then maybe you guys all have the same problem. So I have the Whoop strap. Same with Parker.
I don't know what that is.
It's the same sort of thing.
Same thing.
It's a wearable fitness device that, you know, I thought about the Oura ring, but I like to lift weights too much that like I don't want to scratch. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Well, look out.
I'm saying
Same.
Yeah, you know,
Same. That's why I don't have it. Yeah.
you know what I'm trying to say. It's
mine
not.
doesn't have a digit of
It's
any
not.
kind.
It's not a
Sorry, Mr.
humble. It's not a humble brag. Easy loofering.
Hold on
No.
1 second. Hey, Ben. You're supposed to wear this on your fingers?
So the thing is, like, I didn't realize it because I just got this thing a couple weeks ago. Like, I didn't realize that it's tracking, like, it's saying it's stress as long as you don't label that activity. So if you go back and label that you are doing something that was physically or mentally stressing, then I think it takes that score down. Because I think it's trying to tell you, like, boy, if you're just sitting on the couch and all of a sudden, for that hour, your heart rate went out of control and your blood pressure went out of control, it's going to be like, wow, you're really stressed. Well, no, I was actually performing something.
Got it.
So
Okay.
if you go back and actually if you do a good job of labeling every single activity, even doing yard work.
Sure.
It's like, oh, no, I'm doing yard work. I think that's a little bit of a pain in the butt because it's like you don't want to track every single time your heart rate goes up for a specific activity.
Yeah.
But I think that's a way to sort of dial it in a little bit more.
Does your Whipple or whatever it is there, does it track when it comes to sleep, like how much time you spend?
Yeah. I had a really bad sleep score last night.
I was an 81 last night.
Oh, boy, mine was real bad.
Not even looking at sleep score, though, just about deep sleep and REM sleep.
Yes,
Does it tell you? Okay,
absolutely,
how
yeah.
much, I had gigs this week, so it was bad, but like most nights, I get a very small percentage of deep sleep is what I'm trying to say. Do you guys do that as well?
Well, I'm still sort of like totally calibrating mine.
Oh, okay.
I think I actually my usual sleep efficiency is very good. Like my hours of sleep is not is not very long.
Right.
But it's like I fall asleep pretty quickly and I get into deep sleep pretty quickly. So my recovery score far outweighs my actual sleep score.
Check this
if that
out.
makes any sense.
Parker, on Saturday night, I got a whopping 6 hours and 55 minutes of sleep, which is great for
That's
me.
good. Yeah,
Okay,
I
right?
would like that too.
I like that too. Only 31 minutes of that was deep sleep.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got, let's see, Wednesday night, 8 hours, 38 minutes of
Lucky.
sleep.
My God. Were you on vacation?
Yeah.
Hour 54 of deep sleep and 2 hours, 30 minutes of REM sleep. Yes, I was on vacation Wednesday.
I know this is great. This is great. This is great radio for everybody else. But
No, it's interesting to me.
But I had 5 hours and 23 minutes of sleep last night. But my deep sleep was an hour and 9 minutes.
See, what am I doing wrong?
See, I don't
know how to do it because before our UCLA game, we stayed at a hotel and obviously in LA, and I had 3 hours and 54 minutes of REM sleep. It was insane.
Did you feel way different when you woke
I
up?
felt like amazing when I
on
woke up in the
mushrooms?
morning. I was on
How
something.
high were you?
I don't know. Yeah, I was.
Okay, here's another one, guys. Check this out.
Do you lift weights?
It's because I lifted weights with this thing. So.
Shut up! Did you go to Muscle Beach?
I was at Venice pumping out curls all day long.
When I was in Key West on that Monday, I was in Key West.
Yeah.
I got 8 hours and 8 minutes of sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which is awesome. 47 minutes of that was deep sleep. What the hell am I doing wrong?
You had to get deeper.
I don't know. What's your what's your HRV? Because that's a big thing too.
What is HRV?
It's a Honda Pilot.
It's your heart rate variability.
I think that's more of a Whoop score than it is an Aura.
No,
Is it
because Elizabeth Reese has an Aura ring and she talks about her HRV all the time. So
Mine's
I know that's a big thing.
60, 65-ish range.
Yeah, I'm in the 50. Mine's 59
It's
right
great
now.
radio.
But that's
interesting.
That's an important score. You should check your HRV on your Oura ring because that's an important score because that's measuring the microseconds between each heartbeat. So if you're super stressed or your body can't subconsciously calm down, that number is going to be very low. That means your heart's beating like there's no time in between each beat.
Meat sauce.
Take your time.
So you want a higher score. It shows like way less total stress. Can you find it?
I'm looking right now. I'm sorry, I don't. I'm sure it's on here. I just don't know.
You need Taylor. She's an Aura ring wearer.
She must not lift weights.
Okay. Yeah,
Can I ask
I don't know where. Go ahead.
a football
Ben.
question?
Go ahead. Please.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ask
Hey,
me.
Ben.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
Would you bring in Jalen Ramsey?
To the show?
No,
Yeah,
to the
show?
Vikings.
I'm not sure I would.
Okay.
I'm not sure I would.
Oh.
I'm not. Yeah. Did you find it?
I found, yesterday, my heart rate variability was 28 milliseconds.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And my resting heart rate is 64.
That is good.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, mine's 52. Resting heart
Quit
rate.
bragging.
Yeah. Wow.
Heart rate
You know-
variability,
you know
65.
what? Your heart's lazy.
My heart's, it's taking its time.
Yeah.
It's taking a stroll.
What was your HRV?
65, which is pretty good, I guess. Corey, what do you think?
Corey, I think your Apple Watch can do a lot of the same things. Do you sleep track all that stuff?
Nope. I probably should.
The problem with the Apple Watch is that you have to charge it every night.
The battery
Every night,
life sucks.
Battery life
so you
sucks.
can't wear it when you sleep.
Yeah, this is the nice thing about the Whoop is like
14 days now. The old Whoop sucked. It was like 3 or 4 days.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And it's got an external battery that you don't have to take it off. The battery just goes over the top. It slides over the top of it. So then you just wear it until it's charged, and you take the battery
man,
pack off.
that's
Man,
awesome.
must be nice.
Is it named after that Salt and Pepper song?
It's Shoop.
Whatever.
Yeah, pretty close.
You need to be an ambassador.
Look at my stress.
I'd love to.
Listen, Corey, can you see that from me? That's my stress yesterday.
Oh my God!
I know. Isn't that something?
Whoa.
That was my
What
day
is
yesterday.
happening?
You
I
need
don't
to
know.
take it down a notch.
Yeah,
I need to chill the hell
I think
out
it's a
so I
lot
can
of
do it.
coffee.
It's that pink stuff.
Could
Yeah.
it be? Could it be the amount of caffeine?
Yeah, caffeine 100%
Do
would
you
affect
do
it,
your
yeah.
journal
I should
too?
get one of these.
I do not.
You can set up things where it asks you questions like how many caffeinated drinks, how many alcoholic drinks.
Is it going to quit
how much
if it
red
finds
stuff.
out how many caffeine?
Yeah, it'll scream at you.
It might give up. You might start. You might lose your figure, but you'll be okay.
My figure's pretty much.
You can lift weights then after that.
I lift weights all the time, but you can't tell.
Hey, this is an interesting little headline, Benjamin.
Unlike this last 10 minutes?
Yeah, maybe. This might be something you could talk about on Twin Cities Live. I'm a new producer on your show, apparently. How about this? According to a new report, moving walkways may be on the way out of airports.
No, why?
They are
Because
a
people
waste of
misuse
time.
them. That's what happens.
No, they're
What?
phenomenal.
Excuse me,
They're a
Mr.
waste of
Universe.
time.
I like walking on them.
No, the
You'd
reason
have one
might
down this
surprise you a little
hallway.
bit.
Yeah, I would. I'd have one at home.
Why do you think they might be on the way out?
People get injured.
Nope.
They're broken all the time. They make you walk around it, so it takes
Maintenance
up room.
is part of it, right? Because the cost to maintain them. That's part of it. That's not the main reason.
People don't know how to use them. right.
Maybe they're not as efficient as you think.
No.
People stand in the walking
No.
zone and walk in the standing zone.
No.
Damn kids
it the
on the
trams?
escalator again.
No.
I don't know. Why don't you just tell us?
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
Wow.
It's bad for business.
Wow.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
you're walking
'cause you're
by
walking
places.
past.
Airports make money in two ways. The
Oh.
fees related to airplanes and other revenue opportunities, primarily retail and concessions. So the goal of an airport operator is not to get you to your gate quickly. It's to monetize your journey as much as possible. So moving walkways are bad for business because they don't have a lot of exit points, and it reduces foot traffic for businesses. Now, I'll say the ones at
I got a couple
MSP
exit points.
seem to, like all of the restaurants and shops seem to be when you do get off of the
Correct.
moving walkway. So
Yeah.
maybe our airport's a bad example because I feel like the moving walkways in no way stop you from getting to those restaurants.
So I will say this because this actually pops into my head, and this happens every time I'm in this section of the airport. Now, this business has moved since then. So this is like maybe a couple months ago it moved. But the Chiroport, the little chiropractor that's in the airport, which I actually didn't think was like, I'm like, that's kind of a silly idea. But I want to use it all the time because flying on airplanes like jacks up my neck and my back.
Have you
And
used it?
I haven't used it yet because a lot of times
Walkway?
Yeah.
I'm on the moving walkway and I pass. I'm like, well, I'm not going to backtrack.
You're not
to
gonna go
that.
backwards.
I'm not going to go backwards.
It's not
to go
worth
there. It's not
walking
working.
7 seconds
No.
back.
But
Don't do that.
I'll go past. I'm like, oh, there's nobody there. I should just pop in
don't
and just
do
get like a
that.
quick adjustment. But I don't because I'm on the moving carpet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, so it sounds like new terminals moving forward are just right now, they're just not installing moving walkways. So if it's a new airport, they're not going to have them. And then they're saying existing facilities are considering ripping the ones that they have out.
Dang it.
Not MSP. Ours is too nice of an
Yeah,
airport.
we're too-
We're
yeah,
keeping
it's
it.
great.
Yeah.
We're keeping it.
MSP's A+.
Yeah,
Sure
we're
is.
number one
I love that
in
airport.
in North America.
Pretty much,
Yeah,
yeah.
you don't change a whole lot.
It's very nice.
On that note, I'm gonna leave. I gotta go and I gotta go work. Gotta go lift weights.
Take your aura ring off.
Quick update. I will be in DC next week.
No.
I know. I will
Both
be
days?
not-
We miss you Monday and
Monday and
Thursday.
Thursday.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You running for office?
I am not. I'm chaperoning an 8th grade trip.
Oh, the classic 8th grade Washington,
Is
D.C.
your
trip.
8th grader on the trip?
No.
his kids are younger
He's
than
staying
that.
at home. This is actually for a different school.
Wow.
Completely different school. I just
Best
signed
of
up.
luck.
Yeah, I signed up for this chaperone thing.
Cool.
What a guy. What a guy.
All right, love you. Bye.
All right, there goes Ben.
Love you, buddy. Be careful. Have
3 to
fun.
4:30. See you in like a week and a half.
Go to the hotel that used to be the post office for the United States. It's the coolest old building you've ever seen in your life.
All right.
Yeah, it's so
I'll
neat,
tell
man.
him.
It used to be a post office, and now it's a hotel. But they still got the there's certain doors that they have locked off that you can't go through that definitely feel haunted. Like there's bodies behind those doors.
Yeah,
it's a
there
really
probably
cool
is.
building.
DC's sweet.
I like
Ben's doing some curls before he gets out.
He can't help it.
Curling you.
Yeah.
Tonight, the
He's the
Scripps
best.
National Spelling Bee Finals.
Heck yeah, I'm watching that.
How many
Come on,
go to the
please
finals?
play
Like
it.
10, 12, something like that?
Iridosa
Using the
Clanctus.
question,
I don't know. It's a good question.
Oh, grapevine. Grapevine. Right, Zacho?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's all time. That guy's
Oh.
name's Dev.
Is that his name?
Yeah, he's sweet.
No, that guy rocks.
We used to call my buddy from high school Dev.
I wonder what he's
Using
doing
the
now.
sentence.
Look it up. What's he doing these days?
I mean, he's probably a,
Probably genius.
yeah,
Definition, please.
probably runs like Texas Instrument or something.
What is its language of origin, please?
Can you send a sentence, please?
Could you repeat the word,
Remember
please?
back in the day, Cor? This is back when you were more crabby.
Go on.
When Hawk would bring this up and you'd say this is where kids get unlocked from their basement.
Yeah, the kids that are in the National Spelling Bee basically don't get to see sunlight until it's tournament time.
Yep.
And their parents are like, all right, I'll unchain you. You can put down the dictionary. Let's take the old minivan to the
Use it in a
Nat-
sentence,
oh,
please.
God.
It's like when a communist country goes to the Olympics.
exactly the
Well
same.
played, Zacho.
Yeah.
I found him on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
He's the
did?
associate director at George State University. He's a Princeton alum. Dev Jasul.
Oh,
Okay,
brilliant.
good for him,
Iridosa
man.
Clanctus.
Yeah.
Could you
Great
repeat
bit.
the word, please?
If you are a fan of The White Lotus or Survivor, you're going to get your wish because White Lotus creator Mike White is going to be on season 50 of Survivor. Now, he previously has played on Survivor. He loves Survivor.
kidding.
But now he's a big deal, and they're bringing him back.
Well, that's sweet.
I guess he got second the year he was on. So he almost won it. And then he got famous for White Lotus, even though he was kind of like a super, super, super low-key character actor
Yeah.
before that. I mean, he was like in movies and things, but he wasn't like a notable name.
What's the
But now he is.
Go ahead.
What's the Jack Black movie, Hawk, where he plays in the kid band?
Oh, School
School
of
of
Rock.
Rock.
Isn't
Great
he in
film.
that? Isn't he Sarah
Probably.
Silverman's boyfriend or whatever?
you
Oh,
serious?
yes, he is.
Yeah.
That's that guy. No
Ned
kidding.
Schneebly.
Yeah.
And he's Ned Schneebly?
Yeah.
Pull.
Oh, that's cool, man. I love that character. That's
Yeah.
a good dude, man.
Interesting guys. I've
Yeah.
heard him on with Stern because Stern loves White Lotus as well. So.
Was there a lady from Survivor at the Timberwolves game the other night?
Yeah, there was. Yeah.
I saw it.
No, at Taylor's game. At
at
the
Taylor's
Frost
game. That's it. That's
yeah.
what it was. Yes.
Who
okay,
was it?
sorry.
Season 48 runner-up.
Yeah. Is she a local lady?
She's a local.
Really? I can't
Gal.
believe we've never had her on.
Paul, your hands up.
Wood Hawk?
Yes.
I'd have to.
Yeah. Just
He
for the
has to.
survivor.
She's a
instincts.
superstar.
He needs those survivor instincts.
Is that right?
He has to.
I have to.
It must be done.
That's all part of the game?
I have to. It's part of the challenge.
in the game.
Oh, so good.
Oh, I gotta work on my Lemmy.
That's pretty
It's
good.
not bad. That was the
No.
first time I've ever tried it.
It's very AC/DC like.
I'm the one challenge she said she wouldn't go for.
No.
Eva Erickson.
Is that right? Please
Interesting.
reach
Okay.
out to us, Eva. We'd love to have you on the show. I'd love to talk to somebody that's been on that show. I
Yeah,
wonder,
cool. I
wonder
love
how
that
much is
show.
staged and how much is not.
Heck yeah. That'd be sweet.
Good question. All right, this is impossible unless you read it, but let's try anyway.
Reddit's got a lot of porn on it.
My God, your mic's on.
I know. I'm doing public service.
Oh.
31-year-old woman in D.C. Hey, that's where Ben's going.
Yep.
Yeah.
I bet that's
On
what we're going to
Saturday,
see.
she got naked in a hotel lobby.
That sounds right.
She threw a bunch of bottles of alcohol at guests.
Sweet.
Cops show up, right? They got a call about a disorderly person at a Hilton Garden Inn around 5 p.m.
Those places are classy. I love them.
Yep. Officers found the gal sitting naked on a high top table,
Disgusting.
glass all over the floor.
Dangerous.
And when they asked her what happened, she said, "My Lord and Savior blank told me to do this."
Are you going to make us guess what religion she worships?
My Lord and Savior
Okay,
blank
so I'm going to guess it's
told me to do this. Like I said,
Church of Scientology.
you cannot guess this unless you read it. That's how obscure this is.
It's not Cthulhu
Church of Scientology.
or
Is it
Cthulhu.
Chris Hockey, Lord Chris Hockey?
that would
My
be
Lord
awesome.
and Savior blank told me to do
That
this.
would be great.
Because he's
While
a
you're
Lord.
thinking about it, it's not clear if she was on drugs or not, but she did start ranting about white people
Okay.
and
Yep.
told cops she happens to be a very racist person.
So Bill Maher. I don't know. Sorry.
Nope.
Don't
Weird
email me.
Al.
I just
That
said
kind
a
of
name.
leads me to Joseph
Nope,
Smith.
you're getting closer, though.
Joseph Smith.
Nope.
Joe Rogan?
Nope. Weird Al's the closest guess so far.
Oh,
Danny DeVito.
Howard Stern.
No,
Crackhead Bob.
Weird Al.
this person is dead.
Oh, no.
Oh, Crackhead Bob's dead.
True.
What happened?
This
did
person
crack.
is dead.
Dead guy.
And it's close to Weird Al Yankovic.
That's the closest out of all of the guesses so far. That's all.
Oh boy.
There is a direct Weird Al connection, actually.
Kurt Cobain.
You're in the right ballpark now.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson is the right answer.
Nice job, Holly.
She
Way
said
to
her
go.
Lord and Savior Michael Jackson told me to do this.
Wow.
To get
job.
naked and throw
Was-
bottles of
Oh.
alcohol.
Yeah, probably would say that.
So she's racist, but her Lord's African American.
But
Well,
he
the
didn't
Lord
say who
doesn't
she was
know
racist
Well,
against.
she was ranting
Yeah.
about white people. You're assuming she's a white person. Maybe
Yeah,
she's.
Zach.
How do you know what race she is?
If she was ranting about white people, I agree with most of what she said.
Yeah, probably.
She's probably right.
Yeah, probably.
You're terrible.
Yep, we are terrible people. Last one out of me, and this is something I care deeply about.
Oh,
Because at some
it's
point in my
pornography.
life, especially when I know it's just over, I'm going to rob some banks, right?
Man.
I'm going to
Your
go
mic's
full on Chiefsaholic on it. I'm going to see if I can get away with it.
When you get arrested, I'm going to say, he told us for years.
Oh, yeah.
What did you expect?
Yeah, nobody listened to me, right? It's like it's a little bit Boy Who Cried Wolf. Right?
Absolutely.
I've always said when I do pull off my bank heist that the bank might not even know we were there, right? I'm not going to threaten somebody with violence. I'm not going to stick AK-47s in people's faces and say I'm going to shoot your face off. I'm not doing that.
You'll be very polite.
Right. I'm going to be the nicest possible heist leader.
That's sweet.
Yeah, that's cute.
Cute.
How rare is violence in a bank robbery?
No.
Out of every 25 times a bank is robbed, how often does it include violence?
So are we talking even a single injury? I guess it does. Okay, even I would say it's not rare at all. I bet it happens 80% of the time.
I'll say 2%.
I'll say 13 out of 25 times.
5 out of 25.
5.
72% of bank robbers. Hang on, this is the first part of it. 72% of bank robbers walk in unarmed and don't use any threat of violence. They
So they
normally
use
just
their
hand a
feet?
note and get the money and they leave. Violence only occurs 1 out of every 25 robberies.
Nice. It's good to
4%.
know.
That's good of them.
That's good to
Yeah,
know.
that's nice.
That's big of them.
So I used to think I was taking the moral high ground. Like, I'm going to do it the right way. It sounds like everybody's doing it the right way.
There are a lot of nice bank robbers
Yeah,
out
see,
there.
so don't
Yeah.
just blanket statement all of us
Yeah.
being like, you guys are the worst. Again, so much respect
of
for that
Michael
team
Jackson.
the other day that went through the candy store and then robbed the jewelry store. And it took them 3 hours. That's the right way to do it, man. No violence.
Take your time. Get
Take your
everything.
time.
Keep
Yep.
up the good work.
Keep up the good
24
work.
out of every
Yeah.
25 bank robberies.
Absolutely. Do it the right way.
Yeah, you're
See,
doing the Lord's work.
Chief
Thank you.
Saholic, if you go back and watch a documentary or learn about him, Chief Saholic like absolutely traumatized the hell out of some people, right? Didn't they? I mean,
Yeah, he was bad.
threatened murder big time. And there were tellers that are still dealing with the aftermath. That ain't cool.
Yeah.
You know who's really suffering is Penn and Teller.
Oh. If you take the bank robbing out of that guy's life, he still sucks.
Still sucks.
He sucks.
Oh, you
That
know
was
what?
the best part of his life.
Yeah.
My buddy Bruce is telling me that
Valanche?
yeah, you know Bruce, yeah. That Eva from Survivor's the girl who is on the autism spectrum and struggled with emotional episodes and raised huge autism awareness.
Oh,
Do you
see
remember
it.
that video?
No.
Where one of the people from the other team gave her a hug and it was like a really special moment. I had no idea.
I didn't see that.
We've got to get her in here.
Yeah,
I'd
let's
love
get her
that.
in.
Let's do it.
That'd be great.
Sounds like she's still hanging around locally here. She's going to the Frost game.
Yeah, for sure. 10,000 people went to the Frost game,
Heck yeah.
but not Parker. He boycotted outside.
Why?
I
He
sat
didn't
through
like women's
6
sports.
periods of hockey, and you didn't sit through any.
I watched on my phone.
Weren't you in D.C. with a naked lady?
I was at DC with Michael Jackson's Naked Lady.
Really? What a vacation.
Yeah, it was great.
Michael Jackson's Naked Lady. That's the title of the podcast.
Taylor understood.
Yeah, of course. She supports your religion.
Speaking of like robbing, the one that never really made sense to me is like when you rob the Apple store and like aren't those things, don't they have Find My iPhone on them? Like what are you going to do with
It's a
those?
good question. I don't know
Yeah,
how
they're
it works.
worthless once you
Yeah.
leave
I
the
would
store.
think so,
Yeah.
Yeah, all of it.
Oh,
is.
we have an iPad here that's right next to me that is a brick because somebody set it up here years ago at the company who's no longer with us, and we don't have the password.
God.
We can't access it, and now we've tried so many times that it basically says you're
You're banned.
I've
This
got
is
one of those
worthless.
as well, and I've given up completely.
Yeah.
I don't have access to the email at all anymore.
Is that the one you sold that I sold you?
Yeah. Yeah. I've given up on it.
Quit going on LimeWire and downloading
Don't tell me
all your
what to do.
videos.
No more Reddit.
I don't download them.
Can I tell one last quick Frost story from
Please.
Saturday?
Yes,
I
please.
hope
man.
this is correct.
And again, congratulations. What a cool thing.
So we were told, and I don't know if this is true, we were told that the people sitting behind us were the parents of one of the players. It might have been even the goaltender. I'm not sure. Matty Rooney. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Rooney.
So I if this is the case, I hope they're listening because this made me laugh so much for days. One of the gals sounded like she'd had a couple to drink.
Yeah.
Couldn't stop swearing, right?
Love it.
Son of a bitch! Like every other word.
I love it.
And she kept saying
That's her parents.
She kept saying the S-bomb. And of course, my 11-year-old lives with my wife. She's heard all of the words from Angie.
Oh, yeah.
So my kid doesn't care. But in general, I'm like, probably shouldn't swear. There's a lot of kids around. Well, then I think one of the other dads sits down. And this lady's still slinging swear words every fourth word, right?
That's Maddie's parents.
Come on, move it, son of a bitch. I love it. And at one point, the guy goes, you gotta calm down. And she just kept going, shut up, Mike.
Oh, my God.
That's who it is?
That's her parents, for sure.
They were, and at one point, they apologized, so they were very nice. But I couldn't stop laughing because he must have told her about 4 times. Whispering, too, but wicked. You gotta stop swearing. Oh, shut up, Mike! But it was never a shut up, Mike, I hate you. It was like, shut up, Mike, now move the puck! Like, she would go right back to the game.
So good.
I love it.
And
Love
sneakily, and I don't even know if she heard it, at one point, I guess Mike just goes, can you imagine waking up to that voice? and the lady goes, what voice? And he's like, never mind.
Oh, my God.
If they're listening, the whole rest of the weekend, my 11-year-old, my niece Ella, and my wife and I were walking around the house just going, shut up, Mike!
Oh, my God.
That's so good.
You gotta stop swearing.
Yeah,
That's
shut
great.
up,
Oh, it was the
Mike.
best.
That's definitely her parents,
Okay.
too.
That is
Definitely
the
her
best.
parents.
Oh yeah,
that's hilarious.
they were
That's sweet.
absolutely not being mean, or they weren't even being obnoxious. They were truly just into the game. But it was
There's
and
a
they
lot going
apologized.
on. They have a wedding
It was
coming
the
up in
best.
September for their daughter.
Okay.
There's a lot of excitement happening
It
in the
made us
household.
laugh. It did not make us mad in any way. It was super funny.
I love it.
Oh,
Shut up, Mike.
Shut up, Mike is so good. That has to be the title of the podcast.
Oh, it was so good.
Parker, you're the best in the world. You know that?
Oh, I love you guys.
Yeah,
I
love you.
too,
Thanks
buddy.
for the sandwich.
Of course.
Yeah, thank you for that. Thanks to whom again?
Nelson's Cheese and Deli.
Yes.
Deli and cheese. Go get it.
And
Yeah.
thank you to all the people down at Starkey who helped me and Abba Dabba out yesterday, too. I love it, man.
I got to do that.
Yeah, we're going to make that happen, okay? I'd love to hear your, you know what I was thinking?
I hope it is wax. I hope that's why my left ear is not as good as my
I
right.
almost guarantee you it is, dude.
I hope it is.
Do you sleep on your side?
Yes, I do.
Okay, the side that is not facing the pillow will be full of earwax.
That makes sense.
Okay, that's the one. That's
Oh,
what happens
boy.
with Abigail. Yep, that's right. Let's get taken care of. It's
Man,
free.
yeah.
Let's just do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that until you tweeted that yesterday, too, that it's free.
It's free.
That's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Starkey.
All right, Parker. Thanks, dude.
Love you guys.
Love you, man.
9 to noon is next. We're back tomorrow, 5:30 to 9. What's the jackpot at now? Is it 92?
Yeah, 92.
I think it's 92,000 tomorrow for initials at 8:15. See you tomorrow at 5:30.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You too, Abba Dabba.